Well, they haven't so far, but what they've done is they've released a map of how the Israeli army intends to withdraw from Gaza, and after the first phase withdrawal, the Israelis will remain in control of nearly 60% of the Gaza Strip.
Right.
60%. So when do they get out? And the other issue is, how did they find any of the Hamas leadership to agree to this deal? Every time any country tries to negotiate with Israel, they get bombed. You look at the bombing in Qatar. You look at the bombing in Iran. So, like,
They held the meetings in Egypt, and Egypt may have had proxies or third parties representing Hamas. But I don't really think there's a leadership structure to Hamas anymore. I think it's more people saying, hey, we got these hostages we're trying to feed. We're starving to death. You want to take them off our hands? I really don't see it as a meaningful justification that you're dealing with the authority of Hamas, because every leader of Hamas was targeted and blown to hell up by the Israelis. They knew where they were, and they targeted them. They even knew where they were in Qatar and tried to eliminate them.
So once all the hostages are released, Israel will release 250 life-sentenced prisoners, plus 1,700 Gazans who were detained after October 7th, including all women and children detained in that context. So, they're admitting that they've got women and children in prisons in Gaza. Now, they don't call them prisoners, they call them detainees, because if they were a prisoner, especially if they were a prisoner of war, they would have certain rights under the the various treaties, the Geneva Convention, for example. So they don't call them prisoners.
Yeah.
Then the other thing that they're going to do here is the 1,700 Gazans, they still have around approximately 10,000 Palestinians detainees.